How you doing? I want to probably upgrade the bed I bought from y'all last year.
Okay.
With the accessories. I bought it from a female. Can I remember her name? You was here that day.
Yeah, that was probably Chelsea. Give me one.
Yep, it probably was Chelsea.
Yes, sir. One second.
Thank you. Tell us George, Chicago.
Okay.
I gotta get one of these pillows. Hey, Chelsea.
I'll be right over there.
Take your time. They sell the sheets and the pillows. You can get sheet sets and pillows. And you talking about you falling into Alice in Wonderland when you lay on these beds. Hi. Do you remember me?
I do. It's been a
Okay.
while.
I haven't seen Chelsea since I got my bed
Hey.
from her.
So
I'm ready to
that's what
upgrade it. I want to do the things that we talked about that day that I can add to it. The recliner. Can I make the temperature control? And I want to get cold and hot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be naked. I'm joking.
Okay, I got you right. So you stored in place.
I know, right?
You think there's cameras in here.
Exactly.
Well, let
But
me
yeah.
pull up what
My
you
foul. Okay.
got.
It was smart. What was it? I don't even remember the model. But I happened to be next door because this wasn't here last time. Block Dispensary was not there when we
I was gonna say,
did that
it's been a while
transaction.
then,
Yes.
'cause I feel like they've been there for at least like.
So as you can see, I'm getting all of my medications.
Okay, right. I got you. Shop here on
Yes.
Brentwood Boulevard.
Yes. Got my leaves, my plants, and I'm going to plant myself in your number bed you sold me.
Right.
Meditative. Serenity, peace,
Yeah, I live over in
my chi.
over in Illinois, so
Okay.
it's, right. Don't even need a medical card or anything.
Yes,
It's
y'all
nice.
right. That's where I'm
It's
from.
like
I'm from
it's,
Chicago.
Okay.
That's what this is in. King, Chicago.
Oh,
That's what this is.
okay.
I
I,
just
like
spelled
the
it
way that
different.
Chicago.
Thank you.
Okay,
I
right.
LLC'd it. I went to civil court. I'm waiting for the court date to change my name to Chicago.
Oh, you're
Literally.
kidding.
Nope.
How much is that to change your name?
Well, they can either approve you as being indigent, meaning
Right.
you don't even have a certain cap, so you can be free doing it yourself, just a form.
Right.
You can download a form off the court's website, fill it out, give it to the clerk. You get your court. You got to attach your birth certificate to it.
Okay,
But you can
right.
change your name to any name you want to.
You're kidding.
You can
No,
break
I mean, I'm not
if
saying
it's a
that's easy,
generational
but
curse.
I mean,
If it's a generational curse, break it.
okay, I got you. Then you have to. Right at that point. Right?
But yeah, you can do it. You can do it, of course, with an attorney, but you don't need an attorney.
That's
You
what
can
they don't want you to know.
They don't. You
What?
can individualize, pro se, do it yourself, and also the judge will grant you as a poor person, because most of us in this inflation with these high ass gas prices,
Right. Can't afford any. Right. I can barely even afford the groceries.
the rich people looking like they poor.
Exactly.
I've seen the rich people who I've been knowing since the '80s. They looking real
I
bad.
was just all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of right.
The tables or something then turned. I don't know what's going on.
And what is your phone number so I can pull up the account?
314-450-0984. Chelsea is so spiritually connected and she is so chi centered and the laws of attraction. I don't chase nothing. She don't have to chase anything. Like I tell everybody, it gravitates to you. She's a magnet. We have a magnetic field around us. It's around our heart. It's around us, the aura.
Oh, that is
And Chelsea,
super
know I talked
sweet.
like this the
Thank
last
you.
time too.
Oh, you're so
I'm the same person. I talk like this everywhere I go.
I love it though. You really
Yes.
bring people up though. Really, that just made my
Thank you.
my year.
Block just now. I just promoted for them. I couldn't do it inside, of course, because it's marijuana.
Right, you say,
They
right,
said
that
do it out
security
front.
guard there. He's like,
Tim,
okay.
not the red hair one, but Tim, I guess he's like a manager guy, and the girl Kat that's working the desk. We just had a good time, like me and you
Okay.
converse, have a great time. We fist bumping.
I
They
think
made
it's
my
you.
day.
I was gonna say,
They
I
made
think
my
it's
day
you, right?
just as much as I made theirs, but people make my day.
That's what it's about, right? Life is short. You got it right.
Yes.
It's too short to be sweating the small stuff.
Thank you. And Chelsea, you have never done that. And the aura and the vibration I always get from you is all the amazing, loving force.
You are awesome,
That's
really.
what
You're
it's
just
about.
right. I love that you go to different places and
Yeah.
just spread the love. Though.
Yes. Yes, that's what life is about. Meeting new people, creating new brain cells, recreating yourself, and getting out of time loops. We get bored if we do the same routes.
Stuck in a rotation. And
Same
it's a very right.
hamster rat race that we're running to a finish line that's illusionary, that don't even exist.
Right.
What's the rush?
Was everyone
What is
right?
time? Time is an
'Cause
illusion.
then you wake up one day and you're just like, how did I just become 30?
We're moving in sequence, meaning a linear line. We're going from here to here,
Right.
and it keeps going.
Right.
Even when we transition from this shell, we're still a spirit.
And we're still just gonna keep
going.
right.
It's no 1, 2, 3, 4,
In
5.
the
That's man
stages of
construct.
life, right.
So
they make
you-
you feel like they're
Your
that
energy
kind
is
of,
forever. Your spirit is forever. You're infinite. You are the universe. You are consciousness. You are the awareness.
Do you do like public speaking, like in like
I got a podcast.
thing? Okay.
So I'm gonna make sure you get my card. I have
Yeah,
a podcast
please.
where I spread all this information out there. I might have to get it from outside. I'll bring it back in.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
awesome. I would
Yep.
love to tune in, really. This is
Definitely.
right.
That's what I
was gonna
do.
say, you just make everything just seem so, I don't know,
Yes.
beautiful.
Just be the observer of who you are. Meaning you're observing yourself in this existence, experiencing the 5 senses. It's really 6 common sense. You got the taste, the touch, the smell. So the God gave us the higher power, female to male.
Right.
We're not gonna argue about that like people
I ain't got
argue.
time for that, right?
The higher source, which is the love, because God is love, love is God.
Right.
The opposite of love is not hate, it's just fear.
Right, okay. I never
That's
thought
all
about
it
it
is.
like that.
Everybody gonna either be inspired by Chelsea or jealous and envious. Polarity, duality, it's one or the other. No
Right.
gray area.
There isn't a right.
Favorite motto for Chelsea. Y'all know what I tell everybody. I say God is love, love is God. But I also got to tell Chelsea, speak to yourself and treat yourself the way you want others to treat and speak to you.
Oh, I love it. Oh. You're probably the coolest person in this job. I'm not kidding. Right.
Chelsea is the greatest. Y'all know that. I have so much that I've learned from the world. I receive like attract like. Like I said, we are magnets. The people you are repelled from are the negative people, are the toxicity, are the toxic people who you got a gut instinct about. Your heart telling you, let me give him a chance. Let me stay around him or her. Let me be
Right.
around my family member. But your mind trying to tell you, and your spirit,
Right.
your spirit trying to tell you the vibrational
This isn't
feelings
right.
you get, because you could be blind
Right.
and know you're in danger.
Right.
You ain't got to hear that you're in danger.
Right.
God blessed us enough. We're going to
That
feel.
intuition that
You're
we're
going to
gonna
feel
know.
that you're in
Right.
danger. It's energy, vibration, it's movements.
Right. You
to
don't
the
have to
movement.
physically, like, right, see it, hear it. Right. It's just something that's
And the
internal.
greatest sense out of all of them that I learned from my perspective is, if a person was blind and they can still read Braille and still feel that Chelsea loved them from the spirit, from the frequency.
Right.
They don't
The
have to
energy, everything
see.
is
It's
the
not
right.
seeing you making. See, I can close my eyes and see everything. So everything's the opposite. Are we
Right.
dreaming now? Then when we go to sleep, are we in the reality of that dimension or plane?
I would love to talk to you about
Yeah.
dreams. Like I say, I can only imagine how far we can go.
That's all I really came in here for, Chelsea. We ain't got to worry about this bed right now. We done inspired each other.
Exactly right. That's all about.
Yeah, did I give you my number?
You did, absolutely.
Okay.
So you're wanting to do the.
I want to do, for example, first, I think the temperature would be more important than the recliner right now. Or
Okay.
just give me both prices.
Yeah, absolutely. And by.
And I definitely got to get
temperature-
kid ones for the kids. I got custody of the kids, Chelsea, since the last time I saw you. Yes,
You're a kid.
I'm an independent father. The mother ended up getting
Happy late Father's Day, by the
the
way.
thank you, over the
Right.
weekend, and I had them for the first time this weekend because the court in Lincoln County, Troy, granted them to me because I'm stable, because I'm the only one that's in the
They
kid's
probably
life.
want the kids being raised by you anyways, because you actually understand it, right?
Yes.
You get it.
Yes, and
How long
that
did the battle go on?
5
for?
years.
Yeah, I
My
know.
mother had them all this time.
Okay.
So the blessing is my mother blessed me
Okay.
to have her grandbabies all this time. So that's the blessing from the higher power.
Right.
And as I'm doing weekends and weekdays and kicking it with them and my mom, I got back to court this year by the grace of God with no money involved. Once again, no
Right.
money. He granted me to be indigent, to be a poor person. Thank you. We're dealing with the pandemic
I
still.
was gonna say, right? What do you expect?
I barely got here on $5 a gallon,
I'm
Judge.
saying, right, I had to walk the last mile. Just
Yeah.
to get here. What are you talking about?
Where you think the sweat came from?
Right, exactly, right, fucking rolling.
Yeah.
Is this the cooling layer that you're talking about? The one that's actually blowing out? cold
Which
air.
one? What's the different ones that you have? You have
So,
this one.
This is going to be more like of active cooling, where it's got like its own little fan and it's blowing out the cold air underneath you.
So it's just cold and not heat. Is
Oh,
it?
it's dual temperature.
Okay, it's dual.
Yeah,
Okay.
You can flip it to heat, or I've got something that is just kind of, it goes underneath your fitted sheet. So if you put your hand on that, you'll kind of feel how cool that is.
Okay.
So that's not going to be as cooling, of course.
Because that's a smaller version than that, so it's
You know,
going to be
because
so
I'm
much.
actually blowing out cold air. This is just like material, kind of like Under Armour clothes.
Okay.
How it helps
Got
to
it.
hold,
But it
like-
keeps it cool. This is cool.
Right, you got it. Yep.
So this is of course less than that.
Absolutely.
What is that and what is that?
Yeah, pretty big difference in the
Price difference.
for it. Let's see.
And you can also email me everything too. I'm still gonna get you that card.
Okay,
But
yeah.
email me everything that we're talking about for the upgrade.
Absolutely.
And also put in them 2 beds. My daughter Zayla want a number bed. My son want a number bed. So I'm gonna have to get 2 of those beds.
Are you wanting to do the twin size like that?
Is it a bigger one for the kids? Like what do you mean?
So there's a twin size, which is like that one in the front there,
Yep.
where it's like a single, or we
Yep.
can do a queen size, which is what you have.
I'll have to do that one because she's a female and the way the court system and common sense, they're gonna make me separate them anyway.
Okay,
So
right.
she'll have her own room.
Absolutely.
And then George will be in a room with me.
So do you want me to work up?
Work up a bed for Zayla, her
Okay.
bed, female or whatever we can theme it out with, and then both prices for both of the coolings,
Yeah.
and then get the recliner price in there too,
Yeah,
please.
I'll put all of that on there.
I'm gonna go grab your card right
Yeah,
now.
please do. And I should have a good email. Because you want me to email that to you just so you can
Um,
kind of have everything.
These is on here, should be on here.
Let's see.
George Henry Estes Jr.
I was
at
going to say you got a
Gmail.
lot. Let me see.
Let's go towards the bottom. It's gonna be a website. There's gonna be a George Henry Estes Jr.
at gmail.com. I got you in there.
I'll be right back with your
Yeah,
card.
please do it. I'll start working on this.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Yeah, thank you.
So come out to the Sleep Number store. Come see Chelsea. We out here in Brentwood. It's right across the street from the Galleria. This is where I purchased my number bed at. So great people. Come on out here. I'm telling you, the comfortability in this bed. This bed is so comfortable, y'all. Like, I swear to you, it's beyond comfortable. God is love. Love is God. I'm getting the babies they bed for this brand new downtown business district, 2-bedroom loft. We move in July 1st. God is love. Love is God.